Hey, guess who's back from the grave? Yeah, I know it's been 2 weeks since I I did a video, but hey, some things I just didn't want to talk about, and you know, we talk about politics for so long, it just gets kind of boring. So now I'm gonna go back into talking about video gaming, all right? Because since that does get the most views on my channel, but we're gonna be talking about this one game that's gonna be coming out in a couple of days on the 19th for the PS5, PC, and it's postponed for the Xbox for optimization reasons, which we all know that's freaking bullshit. So we're gonna be talking about Black Myth Wukong. Now this is a game that I didn't really look into, or I wasn't really thinking about, you know, making a bunch of videos about this game, because you know this wasn't really a game that I'm really interested in. But now I do got it on my Steam wish list, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it out and see how fun it is. But from what they say on the PC side, from some of the reviews, the optimization is not that well. It's not that well from the optimization. So a lot of controversy has been spun around with the Black Myth Wukong developers, and now this makes me want to actually purchase this game day one or even pre-order it. So what pertains to gaming journalism, it's a joke, but those videos I make really brings in a lot of people, because gaming journalism is in fact a joke. Because instead of actually looking at how this game's story or how this game optimization is good, no, for pertaining to Screen Rant, and I'm probably pretty sure even Kotaku will make some kind of video about this as well, they keep on making things political, even though it doesn't even need to be political when it pertains to gaming. This is the problem when politics invest so much in everything, and this is why when people say, oh, video games and movies and music is not that important, you should just be talking about politics and people would just join in. Like, no, you talk about gaming and the politics that's forced into the gaming. Yeah, this is a topic that people need to be talking about, right? So, Screen Rant. Black Myth Wukong review. The Souls-like action hype train is a little off rails. So let's see what these freaking people over there at Screen Rant said about freaking Black Myth Wukong and how it doesn't go with their political beliefs, right? In the role of the Destined One, Black Myth Wukong takes players on a cinematic story-driven experience in an action RPG based on the adaptation of Journey to the West, using dynamic combat and skills to defeat formidable enemies, cunning spirits, and the mythic Yaogai. Players traverse through breathtaking landscapes from lush forests to towering mountains and mythical templates. While there are elements of great design by developer Game Science, engaging narrative, and varied boss fights especially, Black Myth Wukong also presents issues that can severely impact the gameplay and experience and reliability of the game. Take into account its controversies with the current modern gaming audience and expectations of Soul-like games. Whether Black Myth Wukong lives up to the hype is questionable at best. So what does that mean about with the current modern audience? Like, people actually, like, here's the thing, because games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, freaking, what's that other game? Overwatch, like all these multi-platform games all have the same thing in common. They're all looter shooters, right? A lot of people don't even care about games like Black Myth Wukong or Souls-like game. Well, a lot, you know, 22 million people did buy Elden Ring, but that's because Elden Ring is a fun game with a good story. A lot of these other games that they are talking about, the whole modern game and audience thing, a lot of them don't even purchase those kind of games because the modern gamers are pretty stupid. So, and this right here is the problem with gaming journalism to this day. They really want everything to be how they perceive it. Here's the thing, if you want a game to be how you want to be, make your own damn game. Don't question other developers who don't want the ESG score about how they should make their game because of how you feel politically. And yes, it's all about politics and not about actually making good characters, making good diverse characters like some people actually did back in the 90s or the early 2000s. Nowadays is, if you don't have this kind of representation in the game, then your game is gonna suck. If you don't have this kind of reputation in your game, then you obviously hate these other kind of people. This is how it is with a lot of these gaming journalists nowadays, when it pertains to the Kotaku, the Screen Rants, and the other developers out there, or the other freaking gaming journalists out there who gave Spider-Man 2 a 10 out of 10, even though it was a broken, buggy ass game with a lackluster ass story. But the reason people gave it a 9 out of 10 is because it was a PlayStation game and it was Spider-Man. Those are the only two reasons. Not because the story was actually good. The story actually made Peter Parker a passive bitch. That's what it makes Peter Parker. Because his thing, I hate seeing Peter Parker like that. He's never goddamn time. He's either in a movie or a comic book. He's always a passive bitch. He's always forgiving. People always walk all over him. MJ treats him like completely another freaking trash, which is go to show like MJ is not the best woman out there to be with. Yes, Mary Jane is completely another freaking trash. So, what pertains to the Screen Rant and people over here at how they see Black Myth Wukong, it largely lacks inclusion and representation. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and see why this Chinese company cares about what Screen Rant thinks at all. While my analysis and review of Black Myth Wukong remain focused on gameplay, it's important to mention that the controversy surrounding the game studio and the reports of misogyny and sexism from developers. Playing as a female gamer allow me to notice issues surrounding inclusion and representation. Oh, great! So we got another freaking female women SJW, probably a LGBT individual that's making the game about herself and trying to make it more political. This is what, again, how do these people end up getting the job? And people like me end up, you know, I don't really want to be a part of a gaming company like Screen Rant or Kotaku, because, hey, let's be known, if I ran Kotaku, if I was a senior editor over there at Kotaku would not have shut down a studio over there in the UK. Okay? As far as chapters 1 and 2, while characters are clearly fictitious and fantastical creatures, there was no female or feminine NPCs, enemies, or bosses present. The only exception, if you can call it a female, is a boss named Mother of Stones in chapter 2, which is nothing more than a still glowing rock with no abilities being guarded by other enemies. Why do you care? That's the question. Why do you care? This is the problem with gaming journalists. They always want to make it about themselves. Like, why you care if there's no woman, if there's no female in one damn game, when a female is in 97 to 98% of games out there, but this one game, all of a sudden you're pissed off? See, this company doesn't care about the freaking ESG scores. They don't care about none of that. They just want to make a good game. And all of a sudden, that pisses you off because there's no more representation. The lack of diversity and inclusivity resonates with the misogynistic comments reported to have been made by developers, which express disdain for women playing their games. So I might as well buy two. I might just buy 3 copies then, because these developers sound pretty based. Although Black Myth Wukong does have truly enjoyable moments, the underlying feeling that women are welcome in this world felt present throughout my gameplay experience. You wanna know why? Because you got these SJW ball-busting feminists running the gaming division nowadays. Even though gamers are still over 70% male, but all of a sudden this was a niche hobby that men enjoy, but since women got involved, boom, gaming has just become more boring, because we gotta worry about what we say in gaming. We gotta worry about how we present ourselves pertaining to the other sex, and we gotta, you know, be more cautious about how we talk to other people online. Like, you can't even trash talk people online anymore without being reported, and it's usually by a female. This is why I don't like playing Call of Duty anymore, because Call of Duty Black Ops on the Xbox 360 was fun. You could talk all kinds of shit on the Xbox 360, because even though there was less women on the game, even they were still talking shit. But nowadays everybody is more sensitive, where you can't even enjoy trash talking online. People always gotta be insensitive. You gotta be sensitive to other people's feelings, you know? Guys, this is... Hey, these developers over there at Game Science are actually pretty based. It's worth noting that a game is based on a novel, Journey to the West, which does consist of a few important female characters. To not include a woman or to only include a few in an adaptation meant for a modern audience is quite disconcerting. While this does take away from the exhilaration and fun of boss fights themselves, women fans of Souls-like games may have a different perspective. Especially given, according to reporters, the developer also suggested that women aren't capable of joining or being skilled at these types of games. I mean, he's not wrong there. I mean, like I said, the majority of gamers out there are still predominantly male, over 70%. Hell, I might even go on the limit and say it's 80% because a lot of women, in, you know, pertains to music, pertains to fashion, pertaining to any, you know, of the, you know, probably sports. A lot of them don't even like playing video games. They rather watch their freaking drama shows, like the Love and Hip Hop, the you know, Real Housewives, the freaking Kardashians. Men don't watch that crap. Women watch that crap. They say, "Oh, why would you play video games when video games are for children?" Predominantly females say this, but all of a sudden you want to get mad at developers for saying something that's actually true and having some base takes. The irony behind the sentiment is that Black Myth Wukong is among the easiest of Souls-like games and may have overestimated its ability to hang with them in terms of difficulty. While thematically and stylistically, it undoubtedly falls under the category. It doesn't quite fit the bill in the technical skills required, such as is achieved by games like Elden Ring, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, and many more. So, God, here's the thing, man. The fact that these individuals, and yes, like I said, this is I want to know who wrote this. Published by Screen Rant TV. Oh, look at that! they hit the name. This freaking journalist, quotation, was so scared of the backlash because she knew that she was gonna get backlash for this. She decided to not express her name in this freaking article. She hit herself. Guys, I'm buying like 3 copies. If I can buy 3 copies, as a matter of fact, I might send a copy to my cousin who's also on PC, and also another gaming buddy of mine that's also on PC. Guys, this is why a lot of us say gaming journalism is a joke, right? Because we got individuals like this in the gaming sphere that makes it all about them and doesn't make it about the game. They want to add their freaking politics into it. Like people say, "Oh, what's wrong with representation?" If you are so mad that this one game doesn't have the representation that you want, by all means, make your own damn game. Because 98% of games out there in today's time have women. But this one game that doesn't have women, supposedly, I ain't played the game yet, it doesn't have women, all of a sudden, this game is bad. And here's the thing, they gave this game a 3 out of 5 because of the fact that the game doesn't have representation. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the let's go ahead and see what they say, because I'm trying to find it right here, because they just gave the game freaking. Okay, no, the studio behind Black Myth Wukong Game Science has previously been accused of fostering a toxic environment for its workers. The 2023 allegations include sexualized comments against women, misogyny, fat phobia, and more. What? Okay, this whole fat phobia thing, man. Hey, if you are a 400-pound, 500-pound tub of lard, then yeah, it's not fat phobia to say, yo, you should get more healthier. See, this is why I like shows like My 600-Pound Life, because that doctor now, he has no chill. He's actually there to actually help people make their lives better. But for some reason, people want shows like the 600-Pound Life canceled because it's insensitive to people's feelings. Guys, I'm buying this game. I'm buying this game on Steam, for real. Cause people like this make gaming so much more worse. Oh look, the editor's note. The author's name has been removed for their safety. Guys, gaming journalism is a joke. I'm serious, man. Gaming journalism is a joke, which is why we got individuals like me, Vera Dark, probably all know it's Alex, and a whole bunch of other YouTubers that are not biased and they are not getting paid off by these freaking big corporations that wants this ESG type score to get this ESG funding, get this ESG money. See, individuals like us, we're not paid by these freaking companies, because these companies don't. Because if we say the wrong thing, they'll just immediately cut us off. Because we actually have integrity, right? We don't give a damn about the representation. We don't give a damn about the freaking this company said this or this company said this. If it's a good game, if the optimization is good, if the game is good, if the storyline is good, if the characters are good, we don't care about any of that representation bullshit. We don't give a damn about any of that ESG score bullshit. We don't give a damn about that freaking ESG money. We just do it because we actually want gaming to be fun again. Now the gaming is just more political. This is the problem with gaming journalists. They make it political and they make it less fun because they can't see themselves in this video game. Here's the thing, man. I like characters like Goku and Sonic. Even though I'm not I'm not a Saiyan, I'm not Asian, and I'm not a freaking hedgehog. Those characters are still cool to me because of how good they are written. This journalist, and I'm saying that again, I'm saying that in quotations. This journalist she should just freaking quit right now. And the fact that she hid her name, she knows people are gonna ragdoll her over this. And she has no backbone. She has no spine, no balls. Guys, this is why gaming journalism is a joke. Like I said, man, I'm gonna be playing this game, and when I do play it, I'm gonna most likely live stream it. Yeah, it comes out on August 20th. So just look out for that one right there. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. If you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and notice the bell. I will see you in the next one. Peace.